Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and I am coming in today with my makeup basket for the month from February 1st through February 14th. So the first month, as you saw last month, I did a makeup basket for the entire month of January because I started it late, so I just went ahead and just did the month of January. So going forward, I'm just going to do switch out my basket every 2 weeks. So this basket, and with February being, you know, odd number month and everything, it's my birthday month, but odd number month, I'm going to show the makeup basket for February 1st through February 14th, and then I'll switch it out for the 15th through the 28th. So today's look is, and my glasses are dirty, I actually made a mistake on my look today. Not sure, hopefully you can see the mistake. Over here, I was trying to put on my liquid liner instead of just looking in the mirror. I was trying to try something new and put on liquid liner, just standing there with my holding the mirror in my hand. That did not work, and I messed up and I had to add extra shadow. But let me just tell you what today's look is. And I actually made the dress I have on. Let me see if I can show you. I'm gonna do another video to show my dresses, some of the things I've made. As you know, this channel is not only hair, natural hair, beauty, and sewing. And my love is sewing. My first love is sewing. Out of all those things, it is sewing and creating my look. This is an old twist out. My hair needs to be washed. It was windy today, and so my hair kind of blew up in the top, but I was like, oh, that looked kind of cute, so I'll just leave it. So let me jump right in with my basket. I am going to, because this was in my basket in January, and I used it. Actually, I did not use it. This and the Laura Mercier was in my basket, and I only used the Laura Mercier. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to use this one just for the February 1st through the 14th. I'll just be using the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect Perfecting Loose Powder. You all know my foundations. My staple is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and I am in Hazelnut 25. I won't always show these unless something changed. You can always just count. I'm just going to use the ones that I have, and so that is my color. And so that is one foundation I'll be using. And then my finishing powder, if I can get this back on, my finishing powder, I'll be using the Black Radiance Soft Focus Creamy Bronze Finish. And so if you can tell here, that's this color. And as you can tell, these colors match pretty much. When I was looking at getting the soft focus, I wasn't quite sure which color I wanted to get. So I was like, oh, you know what? Whatever matches this, close to this. And so pretty close match. So yes, so I will wear that as a finishing, as a just as a finishing powder. So if I just put on my primer or something, then I'll just put this on, just, you know, just a little light something. Today I used the Bare Minerals Bare Pro. I'm going to stick with, you saw my video from a couple days ago where I talked about my makeup basket in review. I will stick with having this just because I do really like that, excuse me, as a transition. But I did beef it up with color for the month of for the first couple weeks in February. And I probably won't keep showing these, but you know, for the eyebrows, at least today, I'm always using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. My mascara is the Wet n Wild Mega Length. That's not changing. I'm going to keep using the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Setting Spray. And when the liquid foundation that I will be using, that was in my makeup basket for January, I'm going to use in February. And I'm going to stick with the Stay Rimmel Matte. And I'm going to use the, oh, I grabbed the wrong thing, but I have a sample of the Kat Von D's Lock-It. No, Kat Von, yeah, Lock-It. The foundation. I have a sample of that I will be using. And so let's get into, and these will always stay the same as well. I use the, this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in Warm Honey. I use this underneath the eye when I want to do a little highlighting, but then I use the Fawn, which is an exact color of my skin. I use that underneath the eyebrows. I didn't use either today. And yeah, I was in a rush, so I did not blend out as well, but then I made that mistake on top of it. So anyway, so my finishing spray, I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus. And my palettes, I will be using, in today's look, I am using the Petal Pusher. This is Wet n Wild Petal Pusher. Let me open this up. These are the colors. I stuck to the colors on this side. And the mistake I made is when I put my, no, I actually used, under the brow bone, I used this color. Yeah, you can see that. I used this color. And so in the crease, I used the crease, and the eyelid, I did use that on the eyelid. And then I accidentally went in the crease over here and darkened it up too much. And then I had to go back and blend, blend, blend. And for me, I did not blend enough, but that is fine. I was in a rush and I was not going to start over. I am using and will continue to use the Milani Stay Put Liquid Liner. This is in Black Matte. Love that. I have that on today. The lippy I'm wearing today, let me just show you the lippy real quick. I have the Wet n Wild gel lip liner, and this is in Plum Together. And I have with it the Liquid Catsuit in Nice to Fuchsia. So this is what I am wearing today. And I wear a gloss over this because this does dry down matte. And so my blush palette, and I am wearing blush today. The blush palette is the e.l.f. Blush palette, and this is in dark. And so the color I am wearing today is this one right here. Love this palette. Love, love, love it. Highlighter. Oh, here it is. It is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. Here it is. I had picked up the wrong thing. Okay. So I will be using that this month. Highlighter. I had this in last month and didn't even use it, but I'm going to use the Mally Face Defender Highlighter in Gorgeous Glow. Gorgeous Glow Highlighter. Let me just show you what that looks like real quick. That's what that looks like. And let me just, I'll swatch it here. It's real, real, real light. Like I have to dig into it, but there it is. So that is the highlighter. My other, I'm using the contour palettes. This will probably always stay the same. I'm actually going to play with using this as a transition color, the Sculpt. So that's always in. I'm also going to use the samples of the Smashbox Finish Lid Liner that I received. I will use both of these this month. And I will use the Smashbox Cover Shot Eye Palette. See, I got that as a sample. There's just a little bit, so maybe one use out of that. I doubt two. I don't know. We'll see how that comes off, but I'll be using that. And my last eyeshadow palette, because remember I said I wanted some color this time. I have a Coastal Scents palette that I put together, and these are the colors I will be using. And so, yes, I will be using these to mix it up some and have, you know, some play and some color. Almost done. I'm going to stick with I absolutely love this primer, eyelid primer. It's an eyeshadow primer, LA Girls Pro Primer HD. This thing is the bomb. Oh, the truth. It really is. And then I have this other eyelid primer. I forget who this is by, but this is what it looks like. And I will be using this. Barely used it, so need to start putting a dent in that. And of course, for my photo finish primer, the Smashbox, and a couple other lippies. And you saw my little haul. I'll put that video up here as well. I'm not going to swatch these. I already did. This here is in Think Flamingos, which will go well with this Liquid Catsuit in Coral Corruption. That will go very well together. And then I will have the Jordana, and this is in Modern Molten Chocolate Cake. And this is the Sweet Liquid Lip Matte Sweet Cream, Jordana. And finally, the More Matte Metallic Lip Cream. I told you guys this smells so good. And this is in the color Cinematic Kiss. Very, very pretty, which can go with that liner as well, or the other lip liner I have. So that is it. This video is a little longer than I wanted it to be, but continue to stay tuned for videos. If you want to see, I have a my sewing space video coming up in a couple days. Look out for that. Then I'll do a video after that showing some of my creations that I have created so far, and talk about some projects that I'll have coming up sewing wise. And of course, I'll be doing the review on the Quimet Biologics products. If you saw that haul, I did hair haul and hair product haul, and yeah, so a few more videos coming up. And so thank you. And of course, a couple face of the days. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you, everybody, for hanging in there and tuning in. I do appreciate it. Any questions or comments, if you used any of this below, please leave it below. Let me know how you like it. But have a fantastic February, everybody. And we will see you in the next video. Bye.